And good evening, high school football fans. Welcome in ESPN's High School Game Day, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. PJ Zuko here with you from Memorial Stadium as we're getting set for this huge region matchup between the Benedictine Cadets and the New Hampstead Phoenix this evening. Both teams 1-0 in region play and have been gaining momentum up till this point. One of those games you circle at the beginning of the season, you say, you know what, this is probably going to be a big one just because of how talented these two teams are. If everything goes right, it should be a matchup to watch, and guess what? That's exactly how it's played out here in 2020. Benedictine, it's a kickoff underway. We're set to go here from Memorial Stadium. The return goes out to about the 23-yard line. You have some cadets getting excited down there, but the ball did not come out. That was number 13 for New Hampstead, Zion Griffin. The up back taking in the kickoff, the opening kickoff here. And now we have two electrifying offenses this evening between New Hampstead and Benedictine. Of course, two strong defenses as well, but most of the star power on these two teams on the offensive side of the ball. Here's one of them, Polly Seeley, the junior quarterback for the Phoenix. New Hampstead starts out in the pistol. Benedictine showing pressure from their linebackers. We'll see if they come. They back off now. Seeley turns around, hands it off to Jamel Coast, who finds a hole, a seam up the middle of that offensive line. He's tracked down as he gets to that linebacking core, but not after a 5-6 yard gain there on that opening run by Jamel Coast. Good yardage there on first down for New Hampstead. Brings up a 2nd and 3 here for the Phoenix. Back in the pistol there is Seeley. Two wide receivers to his left, one to his right, or two to his right. And now looking like Samari Dowdy lined up behind him there at running back. Dowdy, looks like a miscommunication there as Dowdy was looking to block. Seeley was looking to hand it off. Seeley just took it himself. We'll see if he gets the first, but tracked out of bounds, but a flag on the field. Let's see what this flag is here. Kind of in that area of holding, but not sure on that broken play for the Phoenix. And no, going to have a personal foul there on Benedictine. So we saw the signal for the personal foul, not necessarily what exactly it was. Either way, that's going to be 15 yards and a first down for New Hampstead. Going to bring the Phoenix offense all the way out to about the 50-yard line. Stop short here at the 47. And it looks like Dowdy rotating out. Jamel Coast back in the ball game here. And again, Seeley back in the pistol, two wide receivers to either side. Jamel Coast behind him in the running back. Seeley takes a snap, looking to his left, looking downfield, unloads over the middle. That's Teranio Bias, and it's picked. That's intercepted by Benedictine. New Hampstead after the penalty, going for the shot downfield. Underthrown by a little bit, and the safety came right over with the big interception. That looked like backup quarterback / wide receiver Luke Cromenhop, who was able to get underneath it there and pick off the pass for Benedictine. So just like that, this cadet offense is out on the field ready to go. They line up in the I form. Big Holden Garner ready to go. Hands this one off. And stopped short run there on first down. If he got anything, might have been about a half a yard. And there was a penalty on that one, actually. That's going to back Benedictine up. So hyped up after the penalty, maybe a little bit. That's going to back Benedictine up now. It's going to be a 1st and 15 here from the 16-yard line for the Cadets. And now back into the shotgun is Garner. You have Lamont Mitchell to his right. Man in motion, that's Justin Thomas, who takes the little swing pass and breaking tackles. Finding his way all the way out to the 35-yard line. That's Zaquan Bryant, number 1. They're able to take that little swing pass off the motion and pick up 20 yards there on 1st and 15. So move the sticks for the Cadets. And moving fast as they do after a big play and a first down. And Holden Garner has got this team back ready to go in the shotgun. Trips to his left. Handoff to Lamont Mitchell right up the middle. Finds a hole off the left side of that offensive line. Goes for about 12 yards out to the 48-yard line, close to midfield for the Cadets. So 2 huge plays to start this one for this Cadets offense. And they're putting their foot on the gas pedal here early. Garner back in the gun, takes a snap, handoff again to Mitchell right up the middle. And that one stopped short by this New Hampstead Phoenix defense. As we said, most of the star power on these teams is going to be on the offensive side, but still 2 very good defenses coming into the ball game as well. That one was Khalil Forrest for New Hampstead coming off the edge. Right up the middle there for New Hampstead making the tackle. Garner in the gun, takes a snap, now looks to his right. That complete to Justin Thomas, but he is wrapped up by a couple New Hampstead defenders. Good pursuit to the ball after the catch, and that's going to be maybe a gain of about half a yard. And that's going to be a timeout here for New Hampstead and the Phoenix, taking a defensive timeout. Here for the Phoenix early in this one. So New Hampstead and Benedictine knotted up here at 0, still 3rd and 5 coming up after the timeout. New Hampstead and the Phoenix just wanting to make sure they get this one squared away, but be right back here with you once we come out of the timeout here from Memorial Stadium. Across the middle, that's complete to Zaquan Bryant, who breaks a few tackles, and the ball comes out. The ball comes out there at the end of the run. And it looks like New Hampstead, well, at first it looked like New Hampstead was going to be able to fall on it, but it looks like Benedictine was able to track it back down. How the far side official coming in and very definitively saying that, yes, Benedictine fell on it. So, look, huge completion there to Zaquan Bryant and run after the catch, but Benedictine gets away with one after they're able to fall on it. Justin Thomas now with a run off the left side, finds some room. The juke back to the inside. Touchdown, Justin Thomas, 23-yard score from Thomas, and Benedictine takes the early lead here in Memorial Stadium with a flurry of huge plays here from Benedictine, capped off on a 23-yard touchdown run. That's going to be his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. for Justin Thomas, and a flag coming in here. And Justin Thomas has been such a huge factor for this Cadets football team for so long.
Defense.
It's going to be encroachment on New Hampstead, and either way going to line up here still for the extra point. And they're able to put this one through. 7-0 lead here for Benedictine. 8:13 left to go in the first quarter following the 23-yard touchdown run from Justin Thomas and Benedictine. Want to thank Enmarket for everything they do here for high school sports around the area. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and friendly face every single time you go there to Enmarket. Benedictine starts with the early lead here, 8:13 to go in the first quarter. The 23-yard touchdown run from Justin Thomas puts Benedictine on the board. That after a flurry of big plays and a heads-up play by the Cadets as well. After a huge completion, Zaquan Bryant fumbled the football. They were able to fall back on it. But here come the Cadets kicking it back off to New Hampstead. And it drops behind the upback. It dropped in between the upbacks. It looks like number 45 for New Hampstead, one of the upbacks, Jameer Pierce, was looking to block for the return man. Samari Dowdy, though, could not get up there in time. And Benedictine is able to fall on it. That's a live ball. It's just like it was an onside kick. It drops right in between the upback and the return man, kind of right there in no man's land. And you got to be able to communicate who you want to get the football there. The upback thought he was still blocking. The return man couldn't get there in time. Either way, Benedictine now right back on the 24-yard line. Garner, handoff. Zaquan Bryant right up the right side, finds a huge hole, is breaking tackles, and back into the end zone is Benedictine. Zaquan Bryant with a 24-yard rushing score and 2 rushing touchdowns for the Cadets to open this one up in the first quarter. 2 touchdowns within 13 seconds of one another after the huge kickoff recovery by the Cadets. Zaquan Bryant takes a handoff in the backfield, bounces off a few defenders there for New Hampstead, keeps his feet, turns on the Jets, and finds a corner to the end zone. Benedictine up 13-0 here early. The extra point right up through the uprights once again for Asher Sigmund. And Benedictine takes an early 14-0 lead here with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Want to thank the Uniform Source. The Uniform Source is a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurant, catering, church ushers too. Embroidery is also available at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall. Also want to thank Ranger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award-winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at grangerhonda.com. Our apologies there with the camera. Some cord issues there with the HDMI. Back here with you, though. And
first down ball mark to the 48-yard line.
Benedictine going with the squib kick there. And New Hampstead able to recover. So a quick 14-0 lead here for Benedictine. 7:57 left to go here in the first quarter. And now New Hampstead, they've only had the ball for really about 2 offensive plays. Or 3 offensive plays, excuse me. One was a big run by Jamel Coast. The other a personal foul by Benedictine, and then the interception. Haven't seen the ball since, and now down 14-0. Pauly Seeley in the pistol, takes a snap, handoff to Jamel Coast. And a solid run out 5-6 yards before he is not tackled, but held up by several Benedictine cadets.
On the carry for New Hampstead, carries over the 50 down to the 48-yard line.
Had a solid 4 or 5 yard pickup there for Jamel Coast on first down. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 now for New Hampstead. Pauly Seeley in the pistol, 2 wide receivers to either side. This is going to be a formation you'll see most of the night for New Hampstead. Samari Dowdy now in the running back spot there behind Seeley. Takes a snap, handoff to Dowdy up the left side. He jukes back to the right, trying to find some room, but Benedictine's defense stretching out. That number 20, Ben Hollerback, coming up and making the tackle there. Solid stop there in open space by Hollerback. Dowdy only able to pick up 2 on that run. Going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 46-yard line for New Hampstead. Seeley in the pistol, trips to his left, lone receiver to his right. Samari Dowdy in the backfield. Seeley takes a snap, draw play to Dowdy, takes a run up the right side before he able to get to the sideline and pick up the first down. That's about a 9-10 yard pickup there on 3rd and 4 to move the sticks for New Hampstead. Tell you what, solid tackle and able to just kind of track him out of bounds. If Benedictine defender wasn't able to do that from behind, it didn't look like anyone was going to touch Dowdy the rest of the way. Either way, 1st and 10 now for New Hampstead from the 38. Seeley takes a snap. Now looking to his left, trying to set up the screen. This one overthrown and almost intercepted again. Is it? Was it picked? You got to be kidding me. I thought that fell incomplete. Let's see here what they call. And the officials looking around like they can't believe it either. But it was a catch. A circus catch, a sliding circus catch there by Holden Sapp to pick off the screen, the intended screen there by New Hampstead. And 2 possessions, 2 interceptions for this Benedictine defense. The offense is back in business with a 14-0 lead and 6:13 to go. Garner now takes a snap, looks to his right. That completes to Zaquan Bryant. He's able to find some room. A flag coming in on the near side. Referee down the field a little bit. This might be a hold, but we'll see. That's going to be a 12-yard pickup if it's not taken back at all, but some blocking downfield there by the wide receivers. And, yeah, look like that's going to be a hold there on Benedictine. Sometimes you get those wide receivers blocking on the outside for those screens, and you say, man, that's a really good block. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's a hold. Near side referee said that one was a hold. So from the spot of the foul, that's going to back it up 3 yards there from the original line of scrimmage. 1st and 13 now for Benedictine. Garner takes the snap, hands this one off. This is Justin Thomas, finding the right side, finding the sideline. Down to the 20, the 10. Cuts back inside. Did he step out of bounds? I think he stepped out. At about the 6 or 7 yard line. If he didn't, that was going to be a touchdown for sure. They fired the cannons, but that, is going to be out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So a huge run, nonetheless, by Justin Thomas. Able to find some room and turn on the Jets. Man, find some space there on the right side of that offensive line. stretch it out to the sideline, use that speed to his advantage. Stepped out there on the cutback, but Benedictine threatening again here on the 10. Garner, handoff to Justin Thomas, cuts back up to the middle. He's spinning through some tackles, and that's going to be a touchdown. You can't deny him. Justin Thomas in the end zone again. No flags down, right in the middle of the field, so not stepping out of bounds that time. Justin Thomas in this Benedictine run game is absolutely eating right now. On fire for the Cadets. 5:52 to go here in the first quarter, and Sigmund puts it another extra point. That's a 21-0 lead for Benedictine here to start this one off. So big turnovers by the defense turning into points for the offense. Huge special teams plays as well for Benedictine. And they found themselves with a 21-0 lead early in this region contest. Want to thank Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every week, and they make it finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy there at Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. Also, I want to thank Coaches. Coaches turns 30 years old, and has been named Savannah and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town for over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every single night there at Coach's Corner at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt. Of course, it coaches right now. You got the TP on the ceiling for the Braves in the playoffs, up 3-2 now on the Dodgers in the NLCS. Trying to find their way to the World Series. We'll see if they can finish it off and get there tomorrow night. Benedictine holds a 21-0 lead here over New Hampstead. And the Phoenix, man, kickoffs all night have been wild from Benedictine to New Hampstead, and that's certainly by design, kind of trying to kick it right in the sweet spot between the upbacks and the return man back there, but that was a great job by Zion Griffin. Able to run from about the 5-yard line all the way up to the 27 and track that one down before it hit the ground. And again, Pauly Sealy, this offense comes back out now down 21-0, 5:51 to go in the first quarter. They've moved the ball pretty effectively so far, but have run into interceptions their first two drives of the evening. Two great plays by Benedictine defenders, but either way, got to find a way to stop turning over the football here. Pauly Sealy looks to his left, catch by Dowdy, but the defense there is swarming by Benedictine. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. Forward progress is going to stop him at the 22, but that's still going to be a loss of 5 there to open things up for New Hampstead on this drive. That their first yardage-wise, their first big negative play of the evening. But either way, still now trying to mount this comeback here early. We saw this earlier in the season in the game down at Brunswick, their only loss on the year. Down quick, 21-0 in the first quarter, able to battle back in that one, but obviously not get the victory. Now having to do the same thing in a region game against Benedictine. Tough task for sure. Pauly Sealy in the pistol. Takes a snap, hands it off to Jamel Coast, able to find a hole there up the middle, pick up 4 or 5 yards, get back to the original line of scrimmage. A good run up the gut there for Jamel Coast. Going to line up in. Going to be 3rd and 10, though, still after that 5-yard pickup. Sealy lining up here in the pistol. 2 wide receivers to either side of him. Jamel Coast there in the backfield. Sealy takes a snap. Looking over the middle. And this one in the double coverage and incomplete. Was looking for his tight end, Caden Sonoban, coming over the middle. Had 2 guys on him. Looked like there was some contact, but no call. There is a flag, but this one in the backfield. We'll see what this call is. It's going to be a personal foul. That's going to be roughing the passer on Benedictine. So 3rd and 10, incomplete. And you rough the passer. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Phoenix and another 15 free yards. And the second personal foul for Benedictine tonight. So 33 yards so far for the Phoenix, but so far the obviously Benedictine defense has been able to turn over the ball very well this evening. We'll see. 1st and 10, Pauly Seeley here in the pistol. Hands this one off to Coast. This is Dowdy, excuse me. He's tracked down by Ben Hollerback, trying to spin out of it. He's not going to be able to. Ben Hollerback making his way up, made some huge plays this evening so far. He's the first one to get to Dowdy in the backfield until reinforcements arrive. That's going to be a 3-yard loss there on 1st down. Bring up 2nd and 13 here for New Hampstead. Seeley takes a snap, looking to his left. That one tipped. Was that picked? Are you kidding me? And it wasn't. It falls incomplete. My goodness. And that would have been a defensive end getting blocked, coming away with a one-handed pick if he was able to hold on to it. But my goodness. That one tipped at the line. Was looking for a Sonoben there in the slot. Great job by the defender, able to get his hands up. And then you had number 30 there for Benedictine, Michael Smith, who was getting blocked, reach out, grab the ball, but by the time he got to the turf, it fell out of his hand just barely. That would have been wild, but 3rd and 13 here for New Hampstead. Seeley in the pistol. Takes a snap, looking over the middle, now tracks to his right and fires this one over the middle. Looking to Taranio Bass, picked off again. 3rd interception of the night for Benedictine. And looking to run this one back, but tracked down, thrown down at the 40-yard line. That is Hunter Dunn with the interception off the tipped pass over the middle. 3 possessions, 3 interceptions for this Benedictine defense, and each one's been on separate incredible plays. You had one with a safety coming over the middle, had another off a screen with a sliding circus catch, and that one off a tipped ball in the middle of the field, just kind of fell right in Hunter Dunn's hands. Holden Garner back out here and have certainly worked with great field position all night. Now back at the 40-yard line for Benedictine. This running game has been huge. Lamont Mitchell right up the middle. That's 4 or 5 yards again.
Number 9, Mitchell on the carry for BC.
And it's been kind of Lamont Mitchell with the primer, right? The 4 or 5 yard gain 2 or 3 times in a row, and then boom, Justin Thomas or Zaquan Bryan with a huge play. Garner here in the gun. Mitchell to his left. Garner takes a snap, fires to Zaquan Bryan, complete, and into the end zone just like that. Zaquan Bryan, touchdown, Benedictine. This Cadets offense just absolutely rolling right now, and no answers on the other side so far. Just a quick shot on the slant to Zaquan Bryan. He's able to find some room in between the cornerback and the safety, cut right up in between them, and find Pater for this Benedictine offense. Asher Sigmund back here out, ready to go. And splits the uprights again. So, boom. 2:40 to go here left in the first quarter. And it's a 28-0 lead for the Benedictine Cadets in this huge region matchup. Looking to go up 2-0 in region play. I want to thank Enmarket here on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and friendly face every single time you stop. And here at Memorial Stadium, it is Benedictine leading New Hampstead 28-0. as the Cadets have had just an explosive first quarter in this one. A couple of big touchdowns by Justin Thomas, a couple by Zaquan Bryant, and 28-0 lead over New Hampstead in this huge region game. PJ Zuko here with you, ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. And the Cadets kick this one off again. This one deep, fielded at the 9-yard line by New Hampstead and Griffin. He's able to cut up and find some room. Still breaking tackles out to the 30-yard line. Zion Griffin, big return there for New Hampstead. And up to that point, hadn't really had a chance to have a real return. Had a huge play there by Benedictine on the first kickoff of the night, being able to field it themselves and pick up the onside kick of sorts off the pooch kick. Ever since then, it's been kind of pooch kick and pooch kicks, onside kicks, things like that. New Hampstead's fielded them well, but that really the first return of the night for New Hampstead. With Polly Seeley back here, 3 interceptions on the night, all by crazy plays by the Cadets, but still this offense looking to find some traction. Pitches this one out to Samari Dowdy, trying to find the edge, and he does. Able to get 6 or 7 yards before he's pushed out of bounds there on the first down run. So Samari Dowdy, mainly Jamel Coast, have been able to find some success on the run plays so far tonight, but when they're forced to go to the pass, this Benedictine secondary has just been all over the place, taking advantage of any single tiny mistake that this Phoenix offense makes. We'll see if New Hampstead can find an answer here. You have Sonabin on the left side in his tight end position and up back to the left as well. Jamel Coast takes the handoff right up the gut. Breaking tackle, spinning his way, but still only about 2 or 3 yards on that gain up the gut.
Gain of about 2.
Of course, you have Coast. He does have some speed with him, but he's more of the power runner up the middle. Samari Dowdy more of the speed to the outside. Both are able to do each other's job somewhat well, but obviously Jamel Coast most of the time is going to get those tough yards on the inside. Yeah, Danny Britt having a conversation here with the near side referee. So let's see what's going on here. And it looks like there was a flag on the far side. Didn't get an actual call for that one. And with the music turned down there, we get the mic from the referee. Illegal substitution by New Hampstead. They're going to replay second down here, 2nd and 9 for the Phoenix. Come out. Similar formation here in the pistol, up back to the right. Sonabin in the tight end to the right. Jamel Coast behind Polly Seeley. The handoff to Jamel Coast cuts up the left side of the offense, kind of stumbles and gets tripped up from behind. And goes down after about 1.5 yards, 2-yard pickup. Number 33 in there on the tackle. Bryce Baker able to track him down from behind after he stumbled. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for New Hampstead. Third and 7 for Polly Seeley. 2 wide receivers to either side of him. Jamel Coast behind him in the pistol. Takes a snap, looking to his left. Now steps up in the pocket, looking over the middle, looking for Taranio Bass. That one's complete. First down, and down to about the 38-yard line is Taranio Bass. So that, the kind of big connection that they've been looking for all night and just haven't been able to make. I mean, Bias has 8 receiving touchdowns on the year. That the big play threat for New Hampstead, but they really have several of them. Just haven't been able to make those connections tonight. Late here in the first quarter, 45 seconds to go and clicking. And from the 38, it is Polly Seeley here in the pistol. Takes a snap, handoff to Coast. It's up the middle again, trying to shake off some tacklers and able to pick up 4 or 5 yards, but we do have a flag in the backfield, kind of in that range of holding. We'll see what this call is. That's going to be a hold there on New Hampstead, so we'll see where it is. That's a 10-yard penalty after the solid first down gain for the Phoenix. Going to backtrack them here once again. And that was right at the line of scrimmage there. So, well, actually about half yard back from the line of scrimmage. So that costly penalty there for New Hampstead is going to be about 1st and 21 now for the Phoenix from midfield. Got to get down to the 29-yard line. 20 seconds to go and clicking here in the first quarter. Trips to Polly Seeley's right in the pistol. Throws it, quick pass to the slot. That one caught by Bias. And going to be drugged down about the 42-yard line. So solid 8-yard pickup there on first down, but still going to bring up 2nd and 13 when we come back for the start of the second quarter. That's the end of the first here from Memorial Stadium. Benedictine with the lead over New Hampstead, 28-0 in this one. As you're watching ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. Schools, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, church ushers too. Embroidery is also available there at 818 East Arena Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall. Therefore, the Uniform Source. Also want to thank Granger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. Also want to thank Coach's Corner. Coach's turned 30 years old, and Coach's has been named Savannah and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town for over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways, to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every single night. They're at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt for Coach's Corner. Benedictine leading this one from Memorial Stadium, 28-0. The Cadets have jumped out to the lead here at the start of the second quarter. This huge region matchup between the Phoenix and the Cadets. I'm PJ Zuko. This is ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. And 2nd and 13 to start things off here in the second quarter for New Hampstead. Seeley takes a snap, looking to his left. Ooh, that one over the middle to Caden Sonoban, brought in by one hand. About a 5-yard pickup there on that complete pass. So 1st and 21, cut down now to 3rd and 8 for New Hampstead. A couple of solid completions for Seeley in this offense on this drive. Starting to get that pass game working. It's still tight windows. You saw right there. I mean, one-handed catch, had a linebacker in front of him. But Seeley and Sonoban able to make that connection. That's kind of what's been missing. I have had 1 or 2 receptions by Bias. Haven't really been able to find a lot of other receivers this evening, though, and you certainly have them on this offense, just not able to find it so far. 3rd and 8, the handoff to Tamari Dowdy, and he's going backwards to go forwards. He finds the sideline, though, and a big hit, big stick there on the sideline as he's pushed out of bounds. We saw another block there on the far side of the field as well, and a flag come in too. So let's see what this is. Not going to be a penalty on New Hampstead, so this one going to come back. It was probably going to bring up about a 4th and 1, 4th and 2. But now backtracking. Yeah, I thought so. That was a pretty big hit, and it was a blindside block there on the far side of the field, trying to take away those hits with defenders that can't see you coming obviously want to minimize injuries, concussions here in high school football and all around the game of all around the game of football. So now back all the way 3rd and 18 here for New Hampstead. Back at the 48-yard line. Got to get down to the 29. Seeley takes a snap, pressure coming, rolls out to his right, trying to find receivers downfield, unloads, and his wide receiver wasn't looking. Bias at that point thought Seeley was going to run for it, and it turned around to block. And luckily that one falls incomplete for New Hampstead as the defender was able to get a hand on it still. Either way, it falls to the ground and incomplete. For New Hampstead, going to bring up 4th and 19, and the punt team comes out for the Phoenix. Jordan Sonaband out to kick this one away. 10:39 left to go here in the second quarter. And Sonaband kicks this one high up in the air. That's only going to fall down here at about the 31-yard line and downed by New Hampstead there at the 31. At Caleb Smith able to down it actually at the 32-yard line. So high hanging punt there by New Hampstead, but doesn't track very well through the air. And Benedictine going to have pretty solid starting field position, but their worst starting field position of the night. Believe this is the first time they haven't started since their first drive. 3 straight drives starting on New Hampstead's side of the field. Garner in the gun, diamond formation here to the left, complete to Zaquan Bryan, and Bryan finds room again. This 10, 15 yards, and he breaks some tackles. He's going for more. Down the sideline, Zaquan Bryant spinning to the 26-yard line of New Hampstead. While they're at their own 32, you blink their eyes, and they're down almost to the red zone. Is this Benedictine offense just scorching the turf this evening? Holden Garner in the gun. Empty set now as the running back motions out. Steps up in the pocket now, rolling to his right. Has a wide receiver in the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Benedictine. That looks like it was Luke Kromenek there on the far side of the field, and the coverage just lost him. Just goes down the sideline, and as Holden Garner stepped up in the pocket and rotated out, the cornerback was looking in the backfield. The safety had more guys in the middle of the field that he had to cover in. Luke Kromenheck just finds his way into the end zone wide open. And Asher Sigmund puts this one through again. 10:05 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 35-0 lead for Benedictine, as this team just playing on fire this evening from Memorial Stadium on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack options, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. Did you know they built a brand new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find fresh choices and friendly faces each time you stop. And stopping is something that this Benedictine offense is not doing this evening. 35-0 here in the second quarter. 10:05 to go in the half. For the Cadets, ready to kick this one back off to New Hampstead, and even special teams, even this part of the game has been pretty interesting this evening with all the pooch kicks that have kind of found their way to the turf for Benedictine tonight. And the Cadets kick this one downfield. Bias fields it in the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. As Hudson Grove certainly doing his job tonight, kicking off the kicking off the ball for the Cadets extremely well. Anything they want him to do, he's been able to do tonight. Certainly showing how big of a part special teams is here in the game of football. But New Hampstead comes back out here at their 20-yard line, just trying to find something. Ollie Seeley in the pistol, up back to his right, has the tight end Sonovan. They're lined up on the right side of the line as well. Dowdy in the backfield takes a handoff on the counter, now cuts up the middle, goes to the right, and able to find some free room up the sideline. It's a foot race, and it looks like he's going to be tracked down, cuts it back into the inside. Samari Dowdy, 70-yard touchdown, 80-yard touchdown run, for New Hampstead, and the Phoenix on the board. The running game has been solid all night for New Hampstead. Some big interceptions for Benedictine have kind of turned this game around for sure from the start, but it's been somewhat consistent in the running game for New Hampstead all night, and boom, Dowdy breaks that one free with a solid cutback there on the counter. Was supposed to go to the left, cut it back to the right, used his speed to get into the end zone. Still, though, heck of a comeback would this one be. But New Hampstead there splits the uprights. That's Terrell Hedman, able to tack on the point after touchdown. And with 9:49 to go here in the second quarter, Benedictine holds the 35-7 lead after New Hampstead able to find the end zone. I want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrub, safety, restaurant, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery is also available there at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there at the Uniform Source. Cash and carry, pull your part as well. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every single week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy there at Cash and Carry, pull your part. Samari Dowdy, the big touchdown run, 80 yards up the right side of this Benedictine defense, and New Hampstead on the board. But after the flurry of interceptions and touchdowns by this Benedictine offense, the Phoenix find themselves in a further 35-7 hole. Hedman kicks this one away, tracked down, and bounces from the 8-yard line into the end zone. Touchback here for Benedictine. Now let's see here. New Hampstead able to get on the board. Now have to find a way defensively, though, to slow this Benedictine offense down, and just haven't been able to all night. It's just been solid, big chunk plays for this Cadets offense, even in situations where they've gotten backtracked by penalties. That hasn't slowed this Cadets offense down very much. We're going to go into the tight I form here, pitch out to Justin Thomas, and again, that's a 15-20 yard gain before he steps out of bounds on the little pitch from that I form, and it's just been such a huge play for this offense. Especially, you see that a lot once they get inside the 10, but certainly like to use it as well here in the open field and get Justin Thomas out into space, and with his speed, he's able to do that pretty easily. 1st and 10 here from the 38-yard line. Garner takes a snap out of the shotgun, cam edge in motion, but Garner steps up in the pocket, faked me out there with the pump fake, and goes down after the 1-yard gain in the run game. Think he was going to try and fit that one in over the middle of Zaquan Bryant. Thought better of it when he saw the coverage, and just falls down after the 1-yard gain. But 2nd and 9 here for Benedictine at the 39-yard line. Cam edge in motion to the left. This one out to edge, and he falls down. Well, is that incomplete? I'm going to say he caught. Caught there at the 35-yard line, so that's going to back Benedictine up by 4 yards there. And it's going to be 3rd and 13 for Benedictine. 8:56 to go here in the second quarter. And they did call that incomplete. So they bring it back up after they call it incomplete. Now 3rd and 9 here for the Cadets. Garner takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, looking to his right. He's going to take this one himself. And was he able to get the first? He's right at the line there as he steps out of bounds. He had Zion Griffin coming up to try and make the play. And yes, that a first down there at the 48-yard line. Garner able to do it with his feet once again. Kind of that tricky athleticism, right? He's not going to go on any 80-yard touchdown runs, but he does enough for you from his quarterback spot. Counter here to Cam Edge. Tries to cut it up the middle. And taken down. Spun around, taken down by a few different defenders there by New Hampstead. Yeah, Caleb Smith in there on the tackle. Haven't called his name a lot tonight, but Rodney Wade in there on the tackle and the leader really of this New Hampstead defense there from his middle linebacker spot. But it's all been Benedictine on the outside this evening. 2nd and 10 for the Cadets. Holden Garner barking out commands here from the shotgun, looking to his left. Steps up in the pocket. Once again, taken down, though, in the backfield. Solid defensive play and good pressure there by New Hampstead. Number 53, Khalil Forrest in there on the tackle. Yeah, Craig Harris as well.
Correction, that's number 90 for the
Number 90, Michael Swindle. Third and 15 here for Benedictine. First sack of the night for this Phoenix defense. They drop 8 in the coverage. And this one overthrown, almost intercepted by the Phoenix. That would have been big. Still incomplete on 3rd down, so probably going to bring out the punt team here for Benedictine. But
going to bring up a 4th down for the Cadets.
Dami Alex is close to having that pick. Well, we'll see what kind of field position New Hampstead's able to come away with this one. 4th and 15 now, and Holden Garner out there to punt. Geronimo Bias back at about the 15, 16-yard line to field this one. Dribbles back to Garner. He's able to get it off, though, still. This one bounces at about the 28-yard line and bounces back to the 29-30 for New Hampstead. So a solid bounce there for the Phoenix. That's where they'll take over here with 7:14 to play in the second quarter. I thank Granger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award-winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. PJ Zuko here with you. Benedictine jumped out to the 35-0 lead, now leading 35-7. New Hampstead trying to find a way back into this ball game. 7:14 to go here in the second quarter. Pauly Seeley, the leader of this offense, takes a snap, looks over to his left, and hands it off to Jamel Coast. Trying to find those tough yards up the middle, but turned away by this Benedictine front 7. I could try and name off all the guys that look like had a hand on them, but that'd be about 6 or 7. So I'll just say the whole front 7 for Benedictine, able to come away with the tackle there. Going to be 2nd and 8 for New Hampstead here from the 32. Seeley in the pistol. Jamel Coast behind him, 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes a snap, handoff to Coast up the middle. Bowls over a tackler there and able to find a couple extra yards after that. 4 or 5 yard gain out to the 36 and a half. 37 yard line there for the Phoenix. Going to be 3rd and 3 from the 37. Seeley up to the line quick, takes a snap, counter for Coast up the right side and hit in the backfield, kind of taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And that not going to be enough. About a half a yard gain.
Drop for a loss. 4th down.
And going to bring up 4th here for New Hampstead. 4th and 2 for New Hampstead. They bring out their giant I-form package. So 4th and long 2 here for the Phoenix. Are they going to try and draw them off sides? Or are they going to go with the play here? They will. And the pitch back to Coast. I don't think he was ready for it. And it falls. Benedictine comes away with the fumble. Man, that an odd one there. The pitch back to Jamel Coast, a little quick pitch. It looked like he just kind of bounced off his hands. Wasn't able to go back for it, and the Benedictine defender is able to fall on it quickly. The Cadets going to take over at the New Hampstead 36-yard line. This, I think, the 4th separate time they've started in New Hampstead territory this evening. .5:34 left to go here in the second quarter. Holden Garner out in the shotgun. You have Lamont Mitchell to his left and trying to get things all sorted out and put together. And the play clock was down to 1. Coaches take a time out there to avoid the delay of game there. Here with 5:32 left to go in the first half. Want to thank Coach's Corner. Coach's just turned 30 years old, and Coach's Corner has been named Savannah's and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town. Over 25 of those years, guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every single night there at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt. PJ Zuko here with you. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. I'm here from Memorial Stadium this evening. Huge region matchup between Benedictine and New Hampstead. The Cadets have rumbled out to a 35-7 lead here in the second quarter. Garner looks to his right, complete to Croman. Heck off to the right side. He puts his shoulder down, runs into a couple defenders, and is turned away. They're at the 30. Forward progress is where forward progress is stopped there. That's going to be a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 here for Benedictine after that pickup. Back into the tight I form for the Cadets. Pitch out to Justin Thomas here on the left side. Jukes up to into the center of the field a couple times and picks up a first down. Looks like it's close enough for a first down, but a flag comes in here late. Let's see what that is.
Justin Thomas on the carry, brought down by Johnson Hall for the Phoenix. There's a flag on the play.
And still discussing some things here. Are the referees? Either way, that penalty going to be on New Hampstead, and it's going to be a face mask there on New Hampstead. Going to be half the distance to the goal, bring it to the 10.5, 11-yard line here for Benedictine. Right, in scoring territory once again for the Cadets. 4:55 left to go here in the second quarter. Gordon Garner in the gun, takes a snap, looking to his left, fires it over the middle. Tight coverage there. It falls incomplete. Cam Edge, the intended receiver there in the middle of the end zone, not able to haul that one in. Did hit him right in the hands, but came in hot as it really had to. Had a couple of defenders around him, but falls incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now. Can get a first down at about the 1.5, 2-yard line for Benedictine. Back in the flex bone now. Have the handoff to Justin Thomas. He cuts it up the middle of the field. Going to get down to about the 4-yard line. The 3-yard line, excuse me. as a tackle pushed him forward here. So now
Kinsey was on the stop for the Phoenix.
third down here for Benedictine. In the shotgun motion, Saquon Bryan. Handoff to Bryan up the middle. And he's hit at about the 2-yard line, the 3-yard line maybe. Rolls forward to the 2.
Fourth down and 1.
And it's going to be 4th and 1 here for Benedictine. They go for a touchdown. They bring the field goal unit out. No one moving, no on the sideline. The offense staying on the field. And there we go. Now bringing in a heavy set. That's a defensive lineman coming in at tight end. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here from New Hampstead. So on 4th and 1, the defense wants to make sure they get the right call in here as Benedictine was bringing their heavy set on 4th and 1 from the 2-yard line. Want to thank Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every single week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy. They're from Cash and Carry. And the Uniform Source. The Uniform Source is a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery is also available at 818 East Duran Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there for the Uniform Source. PJ Zuko here with you. Memorial Stadium, ESPN's high school game day game of the week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Benedictine getting set to go here. 4th and 1, back in that tight I form with their heavy set in. And Garner under center. Gives this one off. Justin Thomas finds his way into the end zone again. That push from the offensive line, just huge. Especially when they go in their tight I-form set. Justin Thomas did get contact made, wrapped up there, but able to run right through it. And find his way into the end zone again. 3rd time in the night for Justin Thomas. He's able to find his way into the end zone. Asher Sigmund has been perfect on his PATs and puts another one through the uprights. 42-7 lead here for Benedictine. And this Cadets offense keeps on rolling. Want to thank Ranger Honda. Savannah is only a now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. Also want to thank Coach's Corner. Coach's just turned 30 years old, and Coach's Corner has been named Savannah and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every night. At 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt, there at Coach's Corner. Hudson Grove on to kick this one away for Benedictine once again. Been a busy worker this evening. He drives through this one, and that fielded right at the goal line, and they're going to say he was right inside the goal line. That's a touchback for Taranio Bass and the Newton Bias and the New Hampstead Phoenix. They're going to bring this one out to the 20, have 3:30 to work with. Here still have to go in the first half, and defense did their job a few drives ago. New Hampstead not able to do anything when they got the ball back, though. Fumbled there on 4th and 2, and recovered by Benedictine once again inside New Hampstead territory, and that has been a mark of disaster for this evening. Every time Benedictine's got it inside New Hampstead territory tonight, they've put it in the end zone. Sealy takes the snap, goes to hand this one off, and no one there. Fires it over the middle, and that's complete. My goodness, that about an 18-yard completion to Caden Sonnabend out to the 38-yard line, and looked to do the play action. There was no one there. Looked back to his left and had pressure, and somehow able to get that one away before he got hit. Up to the 37 now, 1st and 10 for Sealy and the New Hampstead offense. Sealy takes a snap out of the pistol. Play action again, pressure, but he's able to find the up back there out of the backfield. That number 82 for the Phoenix, Elijah Walker, with the completion, and that enough for 10 yards and a first down for New Hampstead. 2:50 and rolling now left in the second quarter. And 1st and 10 from the 48. Sealy takes a snap. This one handed off to Coast and wrapped up in the backfield quickly. Holden Sapp able to come in and make the tackle there, setting the edge very well. On that run was Sapp. 3-yard loss for New Hampstead. And bringing up a 2nd and 13 now. Coast rotates out of the ball game. Samari Dowdy now in there at running back. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Sealy takes a snap out of the pistol. Play action to Dowdy and throws this one away. Kind of pitched that one away as he was getting tackled, but is that what's that going to be? And you have the defender running this back thinking it was a fumble, and it's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. I believe that was a forward pass. I think what Coach Danny Britt is arguing that it was underhanded like a pitch, so should have been called a fumble in his eyes. Still moving forward, though, through the air. I'm not sure if he was out of the tackle box and they got back to the line of scrimmage, so that would be my only argument. Either way, it's going to be 3rd and 13. They know more than me. Sealy takes a snap now, rolling out to his left, going to be trying to get away from the pressure from behind and just throws this one out of bounds as he found no one downfield. And going to bring up 4th and 13 now for the Phoenix. I mean, you're down 42-7, 150 left to go here in the first half, but still on your own 45-yard line. And Benedictine again, every time they've gotten the ball inside New Hampstead territory tonight, it's been a touchdown. So just want to punt this one away, get it as far away from your own end zone as possible. As this offense for Benedictine, has been just on fire all night. Sonneman takes a snap, and that's bounced back to him. He tried to get a hold of it and ended up fumbling it. Either way, it's going to be down there at the 32-yard line. And just a tough night. Sometimes just things don't come together for a football team, and that's just one of those nights for New Hampstead. Snap bounced back to him. Was able to get a hold on to it, but even then was kind of fumbling it around a little bit, and the hit came there at the 32. 1:44 left to go here in the second quarter, and the Cadet offense ready to go here again from New Hampstead's 32. Garner keeps this one, runs up to the left, lowers his shoulder, and finds some extra yards after absorbing a couple blows from the defender. That's enough for a 12, 13-yard gain and a first down for Benedictine. If you're an Auburn fan watching this evening, you're saying, hey, man, slide. Hold on. We need you. Handoff here from the 21-yard line. Lamont Mitchell off the right side of that line, taken down after a few hits from New Hampstead defenders. And dragged down there at about the 19, 20-yard line. Benedictine takes the timeout here from the 20 with 1:12 to go in the first, leading 42-7. I want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face. They're at Enmarket every time you stop. Second and 9 from the 20-yard line here for Benedictine. 1:12 to go here in the second quarter. Gordon Garner out of the gun, takes a snap, looks to his left. That over the head of Justin Thomas. And that one going to be called a forward pass incomplete. Either way, fell to the turf and fell out of bounds for Benedictine. So no harm, no foul there. Still going to bring up a 3rd and 9, about 8.5, 9 here. Inside the 20, though, for the Cadets. Garner takes a snap. Luke Kromenhoek now in the ball game. Incomplete. That looks like Justin Thomas able to haul in the pass once again and run down to the 10-yard line. Not enough for a first down. So Luke Kromenhoek now in the game here at quarterback. Takes a snap, handoff to Lamont Mitchell off the right side, trying to stretch it and find a hole. Not going to find a lot, though. As New Hampstead able to use their speed to get out to the outside there and track down Lamont Mitchell. Yeah, Dante Chisholm, Tyler Cooper out there for New Hampstead getting in on the tackle. And Kromenhoek again here in the gun. 3 wide receivers to his right. It's Kromenhoek keeping it himself. Spinning there at the 5-yard line, trying to get down to the end zone. Looks like he's going to be stopped just short. There at the goal line. It's going to be about a half a yard short. 11 seconds left here in the second half. In the second quarter, excuse me. And that's going to be a touchback. It was fumbled into the end zone. My apologies. As that all happened at the bottom of the pile. So a change of possession there as Luke Kromenhoek gets stopped short of the end zone, fumbles the ball, and it rolls into the end zone. New Hampstead was able to recover. That all happening kind of behind some bodies. I wasn't able to see it, but going to be a recovery there for New Hampstead. And with 11 seconds left to go here in the first half, looks like they're going to just let this one go into halftime with a QB kneel. So huge first half for Benedictine. They jump out to a 35-0 lead and go into halftime here with the Cadets leading 42-7. All that coming after 3 straight interceptions to start the ballgame. 3 straight interceptions for this Benedictine defense to start the ballgame, and big plays in the rushing game as well. 2 rushing touchdowns from Zaquan Bryniav, 3 rushing touchdowns from Justin Thomas. Big touchdown reception by Luke Kromenhoek from Holden Garner as well. Yeah, have a huge touchdown run from Samari Dowdy, kind of right there in the middle of the scoring flurry from Benedictine, but still the defense wasn't able to slow him down at all. That 80-yard touchdown run from Samari Dowdy. And you add in there, too, a huge special teams play by Benedictine, as those pooch kicks have been working wonders for the Cadets. Kind of stopped short right in between the up back and the return man for New Hampstead, and weren't able to communicate who was going to grab it. Benedictine picked up the ball from there, and there's been about 4 possessions for Benedictine starting on the New Hampstead side of the field. Every single one of those they scored on as well. So Benedictine takes the 42-7 lead here in the halftime. We'll come back in just a few minutes for the second half. Kick from Memorial Stadium. for the Cadets and the Phoenix. This is ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. We'll come back from the second half here from Memorial Stadium in just a few. And welcome back here from Memorial Stadium. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. Second half kick to Benedictine as they field it around the 8-9 yard line and all the way out to the left sideline before he's driven out of bounds, taken down by the shoulder pads. Awkwardly there was Thomas Blackshear. Fans wanted a horse collar tackle, but I don't think it was grabbed by the horse collar. I think mainly just dragged down by the shoulder pads. But some scores from around the area. Richmond Hill up on Glen Academy, 14-7 at halftime. Statesboro leading South Effingham 21-6. Score that affects this region. Islands trailing Jenkins right now at halftime, 12-6. They're in the other 4A matchup across town. Holden Garner, Luke Kromenhake in the backfield, takes a snap, QB draw right up the gut, and able to find some room for a 12-yard gain there for Kromenhake. Also tonight, single A private, Calvary Day with a 14-0 lead on Savannah Country Day, and Aquinas leading Savannah Christian 14-0 as well. Kromenhake takes a snap, hands this one off to Lamont Mitchell up the middle, and a 5-yard gain out to the 40-yard line. They're on first 10. Thomas Hayward Academy leading Bethesda right now, 33-0 there at half. Also last night, Southeast Bullock, 32-0 win over Beach, and Liberty County gets the 45-0 win over Groves. Kromenhake with the take and up the left side of the offense, and that looks like it's going to be a late hit as well. Picked up 9 there on the carry was Kromenhake, and ran out of bounds. Right after he ran out of bounds, was hit by a New Hampstead defender. And looks like they're going to be tagged there with a late hit on the Phoenix.
Personal foul, defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Results in the first down.
Not a tough one. You get to see some of the legs on Luke Kromenhake, able to use his athleticism, get out into the open field.
Manager, please, up in the press box, stadium manager.
10th grader for Benedictine. Looks to most likely be leading this team in the future after Garner graduates here. Lamont Mitchell to give up the middle. 5-6 yard gain there on first down.
Brought down by number 74, Johnson Hall for the Phoenix.
Kromenhake takes the snap, looks over to the right. That incomplete to Cam Edge. Little swing pass out to the right side. A little short there. Edge not able to haul in the pass. Third and 5 now for Benedictine. In plus territory again. Kromenhake takes a snap. QB power up the middle. Finds some room. Bowls over a tackle or two. Down to the 22-yard line with the QB run. Luke Kromenhake picking up some big yards with his legs here on this drive. And now shifting into the flex bone. And a flag here. Let's see what this is. It's going to be offsides on New Hampstead. And some of those defenders get into the neutral zone here, make some contact. 5 free yards there to Benedictine. Going to be first and 5 now from the 19-yard line. Kromenhake takes the snap, handoff to Cam Edge in motion. Edge cuts up off the right side of that line. And that's going to be a 6.5 yard gain for Cam Edge. Down to about the 12.5 yard line. Either way, it's going to be enough for a first down for Benedictine. Second team offense in the game here for Benedictine in the second half. Lamont Mitchell with a handoff and trying to spin his way to about the 10-yard line. Solid 3-4 yard pickup there on that second down run. First down run, excuse me. 8:30 to go here in the third quarter. The Cadets shift now into the tight I form. Rashawn Matthews takes the pitch. Cut down there by some New Hampstead defenders there right at the line of scrimmage. Going to be third and about 6.5 here from the 10, maybe 11-yard line. No, right at the 10 for the Cadets. 3rd and 6 now for Benedictine. Roman Hawk now in the shotgun. You have Lamont Mitchell to his left, able to haul in the snap. It was a bit of a wild one. Mitchell goes right up the middle, finds some room, gets to the second level, and scores a touchdown again for the Cadets. Another rushing touchdowns for Benedictine this evening. This time it's Lamont Mitchell able to find his way into the end zone from 10 yards out. The Cadets drive the score up now to 48-7, PAT pending, as this running game has just been taking chunk yards out of the defense all night for Benedictine. And Hudson Grove drives it through for the extra point, the point after touchdown. 49-7 lead for Benedictine with 7:30 to go here in the third quarter on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. I want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today and get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for your fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face there at Enmarket. PJ Zuko here with you from Memorial Stadium, ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Benedictine leading this one 49-7. As Hudson Grove drives this one down to the 2-yard line. Taranio Bias with the catch there and drives this one out to the 19, close to the 20-yard line here. Is Bias before he's tracked down by Benedictine special teams. 7:21 to go here in the third quarter. This is the first time New Hampstead has seen the ball here in the second half. And the Phoenix down 49-7 here. And at the end of the day, the second half, you know Benedictine's going to be running the football quite a bit, trying to run that clock as much as possible. And if you're the Phoenix, got one more game on the schedule, big region game against Jenkins. Want to be able to build some momentum from this second half into that game for sure. Seeley takes a snap, looking over the middle to Ellis. That one falls incomplete. Looking for Ellis there on the slant, covered up pretty well. Underthrown, tried to lead him a little bit, but 2nd and 10 here for New Hampstead from the 20-yard line. And that, a big part of the night, just getting that pass game going. I mean, run game was going early, but you had 3 straight interceptions on 3 straight drives for this offense. Now just trying to get things squared away and built into this next game. Handoff to Jamel Coast. He's able to find some room. Cuts upfield to the 45, to midfield. Tracked down from behind is Jamel Coast. With a huge 32-yard run there for Jamel Coast. Good run up the left side. Cuts it up the middle. Finds some room.
Coast on the carry. Brought down by number 6, Gasson.
before he's tracked down. You have Jacoby Gatson in there. Running Jamel Coast down. You have Samari Dowdy now rotating in the running back spot. First down from the Benedictine 48 for New Hampstead. Polly Seeley in the pistol. Takes the snap now, looking over the middle. This one complete to Elijah Walker. Down to the 35. That's enough again for another first down. 13-yard pickup through the air. 12-yard pickup, they bring it back to the 36. But still moves the sticks once again for New Hampstead. 1st and 10 from the 36. Polly Seeley in the pistol again, set and ready to go. Elijah Walker in motion to the right. Seeley takes a snap and hands off to Dowdy. Dowdy off the right side, trying to find the sideline. Wrapped up well, though, by the defense. At number 6 again, Jacoby Gatson setting the edge there, using the sideline as another defender as well. Able to bring Dowdy down after a 2-yard pickup there on first down. Matt Cromenhawk in there on the tackle as well. 2nd and 8 for Polly Seeley and New Hampstead. Dowdy stays in the ball game there at running back, and he gets the handoff up the left side, trying to find his way through the middle of the line. He's able to do that, get to the second level before he's wrapped up by 4 or 5 different Benedictine defenders. Still gets down to the 26-yard line, though, right at the first down marker, and they will move the chains. First down, New Hampstead.
Brought down by number 30, Smith.
Jamel Coast back in the ball game here for New Hampstead. 1st and 10 from the 26. Seeley in the pistol, takes the snap, hands this one off to Jamel Coast, right up the gut, cutting to the right side of the defense now, able to break a tackle, trying to use a stiff arm, but still tracked down at the 6-yard line. By 44, Hunter Dunn. It's in there on the tackle, but Jamel Coast able to do the damage, get all the way down to the 5-yard line, another 21-yard pickup for the running back there in Jamel Coast. Polly Seeley in the pistol, takes a snap, handoff, Coast again, right up the middle, trying to find some room, but tracked down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even loss of one.
Coast carries the ball up to the 6-yard line.
There for Coast.
To be 2nd and goal.
This Benedictine defense starting to square up here. He gets inside the 10-yard line. A lot less room to run, less space to find in the passing game as well. 4:21 to go here, left in the third quarter. 49-7 lead for Benedictine. Seeley takes a snap. Pitch out to Samari Dowdy, trying to find the edge, getting some blocks there on the edge as well. Touchdown. Samari Dowdy and the New Hampstead Phoenix. 6-yard touchdown run by Dowdy. Takes that pitch out of the pistol and follows his blockers there right into the end zone with 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Second rushing touchdown on the night for Dowdy. First one, a huge 80-yard touchdown run. This one, 6-yard pitch run. And Terrell Hedman puts that one up and in through the uprights. New Hampstead gets our second rushing touchdown of the evening. Benedictine leads this one from Memorial Stadium 49-14. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. Want to thank Coach's Corner. Coaches turned 30 years old this year, and Coaches has been named Savannah and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every single night at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt there at Coach's Corner. Also want to thank Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy. That and Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. PJ Zuko here with ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. From Memorial Stadium, it's Benedictine. The Cadets with the 49-14 lead over New Hampstead. Coming into this one, New Hampstead 7-1. Benedictine 6-2. Both teams with a full head of steam and momentum rolling into this huge region matchup. Both 1-0 in region play as well. But Benedictine off of 3-4 early turnovers built a 35-0 lead and still hold that as now. It's number 3, Houston Jackson, with a huge kickoff return all the way out to the 48-yard line. He's taken down by the kicker, Terrell Hedman, and that's going to be a flag as well, as Hedman drove him out of bounds. Kind of pushed him down after he got out of bounds there. That's going to be an extra 15, I believe, for Jackson as well. Great return by Jackson, catches it here on the left side of the field, sees some room on the right, takes that hole and gets all the way over to the sideline.
After the play was over, personal foul.
And again, that's going to be an extra 15 after he's taken down on the sideline at the 48-yard line. So, going to bring it all the way again. Starting inside New Hampstead territory. That's, I believe, the 5th time tonight the Benedictine has started in plus territory. Each time they've come away with points. Luke Kromenhoek in the game, kind of stumbles back as he tries to make the handoff to his back. Backhand kind of ran into him there off the jump. Either way, I believe he might have been able to pick up about a half a yard.
Brought down by Kinsey, number 51, for New Hampstead.
Jandre Kinsey comes in there on the tackle, defensive end for New Hampstead. And Benedictine committed now to running the football and burning this clock. And Arion Guyton there on the carry. He's in at running back for the Cadets. Takes a snap in the handoff again. Guyton off the left side. Believe that might be a face mask as he's taken down about half a yard behind the line of scrimmage, but still.
Guyton on the carry.
Defender just trying to reach out and get a shoulder pad or jersey or something, and ends up grabbing onto that face mask, turning the head of Guyton. I believe that's going to be another penalty on New Hampstead. We'll see. Yep, that going to be the face mask on New Hampstead. Personal foul, 15 yards, and a first down for Benedictine. So the second personal foul penalty on this drive, 33 yards for Benedictine. And a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line for the Cadets. They line up in the I form here, Kromenhoek under center. And the handoff blown up by a New Hampstead defender. This one going to be picked up by a defender for New Hampstead. This Shaylin Seymour. He's able to shake off the tackler and run it back into the end zone. Touchdown, New Hampstead Phoenix. Off the fumble recovery for a touchdown. Now that one wild. Danny Britt livid. As you're in the I form, you turn back, and it looked like there was miscommunication on whether they were trying to hand it off to the fullback or the running back. Either way, have the fullback knock into the quarterback and the defender. Give credit to the defender who absolutely blew up the offensive line and got in the backfield insanely quick. Able to knock that one away, and Seymour able to pick it up and stumble, or not stumble, certainly sprint his way into the end zone after breaking the tackle. Hedman again with the PAT and 2 straight touchdowns for New Hampstead. 1 big rushing touchdown, 1 big defensive touchdown for the Phoenix. 49-21 lead still for Benedictine. But still, again, New Hampstead just trying to build this momentum into their most likely last region game of the year there against Jenkins here next week. But I want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. Schools, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery also available at 818 Eastern Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. Or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there at the Uniform Source. Also want to thank Granger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. PJ Zuko here with the ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Benedictine holding the 49-21 lead over New Hampstead this evening in Memorial Stadium. The Cadets jump out to a 35-0 lead. New Hampstead, though, 2 straight touchdowns here. He gets a 21, and Hedman now ready to kick this one away. Drives it deep to the Cadets. It's fielded around the 5-yard line and out again. This is Aquan Bryant finding a hole. Big kickoff return onto the New Hampstead side of the field, and this is Hedman again having to drive out the kick returner, this time all the way down at the 19-yard line. So 2 straight huge kickoff returns for Benedictine. One to the 48-yard line. This one all the way into +8 territory to the 18. And you got to thank your kick man, Terrell Hedman, and his athleticism, as he's been the tackler on the past 2 kickoffs. Great job by him, able to track down. But, I mean, big blocks by this special teams unit. And credit Zaquan Bryan, and on the one before that, Houston Jackson, who's been able to find some huge holes on those kickoff returns. Luke Cromenhawk in the gun takes a handoff to Lamont Mitchell. He's able to spin off a tackler. He tracked down there at the 13 yard line. 8-yard pickup there on first down for Benedictine. This run game just starts rattling off again here for the Cadets. 2nd and 2 now from the 19. From the 14, Lamont Mitchell takes the stretch off the right side. Taken down here in the backfield by number 53 for New Hampstead, Khalil Forrest. But I believe he made himself a good play and now has a flag coming in here late. So that might nullify the good play we just saw from the defense. We'll see. And that's a personal foul on New Hampstead, but no official call on exactly what it was. Either way, half the distance to the goal here for Benedictine, and going to be a first down. .131 now to go here in the third quarter. And running. Luke Cromenhawk takes the snap. QB power all the way. Offensive line pushed in well. He puts his shoulder down. Does he get enough? He's real close to the goal line there in the pile. Well, I believe he's taken down there at about the half-yard line for Luke Cromenhawk. 1 minute now as this clock keeps rolling. Cromenhawk under center in the I form, looking for the end zone and the QB sneak, and into it. Touchdown, Benedictine, Luke Cromenhawk with a 1-yard rushing score for the touchdown on the QB sneak. Seven rushing touchdowns on the evening for Benedictine. You have the one passing touchdown from Garner to Cromenhawk on the night. All the others have been on the ground. And Grove going to drive that one in for the PAT. 56-21 is the lead for Benedictine over New Hampstead. 54 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for your fuel from your phone. We know at Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find fresh choices and friendly faces there at Enmarket. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. PJ Zuko here with you from Memorial Stadium. Benedictine got out to an early lead and have not taken their foot off the gas pedal. They lead this one 56-21 in the third quarter. Hudson Grove drives this one back. This one's Samari Dowdy fielding it at the 2-yard line and take it out to about the 15-16, trying to spin away from a tackler, will not, as he's taken down and forward progress is stopped. There, Arion Guyton on special teams gets down as the first one to get to Dowdy. .43 seconds to go here in the third quarter. New Hampstead takes over at about the 18. Pauly Seeley back at quarterback here in the pistol. Samari Dowdy behind him. Looking to his left, little hitch route out to the left side. That is complete. And that's Ellis getting about 5 or 6 yards after the catch. And that should be enough for a first down, I believe, right at the marker. And it is. Moving the chains now finally is that far side referee. First down, New Hampstead out to the 27. And now going with the backup quarterback here, Rashawn Truell now rotates into the ball game for New Hampstead. But handoff there to number 24, Caleb Smith. 9-yard pickup. And it looks like 12 seconds to go here. Clock rolling after the 9-yard gain there on first down, And New Hampstead going to bring this one into the fourth quarter as Benedictine leads it here from Memorial Stadium, 56-21. The Cadets hold the lead here on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers from Memorial Stadium. I want to thank you, the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. Schools, scrubs, safety, restaurant, and catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery also available there at 818 East Duran Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. Or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall or the Uniform Source. Also want to thank Coach's Corner. Coach's turned 30 years old, and Coach's Corner has been named Savannah Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's always something on every single night. 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt. There at Coach's Corner. PJ Zuko here with you from Memorial Stadium on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. As Benedictine holds the 56-21 lead over New Hampstead in this big region game. The Cadets looking to go 2-0 in region. Big matchup with Islands next week to finish off the regular season. This is Truel for New Hampstead. Passes out to the right side, complete for the Phoenix, out for Ivory Nelson. There with a big 15-yard pickup for the Phoenix, down to the 46-yard line of Benedictine. And now Pauly Seeley comes back in the game. Seeley back in the game at quarterback for New Hampstead. Plus territory here for the Phoenix. Now in the pistol, takes a snap, Caleb Smith gets the handoff. About 2-3 yard gain there before he's taken down.
Caleb Smith on the carry. 2nd and 8.
Going to be a 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8 for New Hampstead from the 44-yard line of Benedictine. Clock rolling here, 10:45 left to go in the ball game. 56-21 lead for Benedictine. Seeley in the pistol. Takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket with the pressure. Doesn't look like he is able to get away. He spins away from the pressure and trying to find some positive yards. Gets chopped down at about the 46-yard line. Got a 3-yard pickup, and it looked like he was dead to rights there in the backfield, but able to spin away from a would-be tackler and find a few yards. Sometimes you just got to make something out of nothing, but either way, that's going to be 3rd and 6 for New Hampstead. And bringing back in the backup quarterback here, Rashawn Truel. As Seeley taken down, kind of chopped down by his legs. There didn't look like he was limping or anything like that. So that good to see Rashawn Truel in the game here on 3rd and 6. Takes a snap looking to his right. This one complete out to Nelson. Breaks a tackle, but trying to find some room, and he's not going to be able to. Don't believe there was a gain there at all as he's taken down by Cody Brinson. James Moore in the backfield as well for Benedictine. And now Polly Seeley comes back in the ball game. 4th and 6, about 6.5 here for New Hampstead. Seeley takes a snap, rolling to his right. Delivers this one, and it looked like it was complete. Hit his wide receiver in the hands, but dropped for Ivory Nelson there. Incomplete, and Benedictine will take over on downs from the 48-yard line. So a tough one there. You do everything right. Route looked good. Delivery was solid. Just in and out of the hands of the wide receiver there. And Benedictine will take over on downs. It's kind of the way this night's gone for New Hampstead, though, is sometimes you just don't have it. Sometimes things just don't go your way, and it's been kind of one of those nights. The bounces have gone Benedictine's way so far, and give credit to them. Cadets' running game has been insanely strong this evening. 7 touchdowns on the ground tonight offensively. But, yeah, 3 straight interceptions to start off the game on defense. Yeah, the special teams play with a fumble recovery for the Benedictine kicking team. It's been a huge night here for the Cadets, and it's not stopping here. This is Rashawn Matthews with a run, cuts up the middle. No one's going to touch him. Rashawn Matthews back in the end zone. A 57-yard touchdown run for Matthews. And guess what? The Benedictine running game is back in the end zone. 62-7 PAT, 62-21, PAT pending here for the Cadets. Able to squeak through that offensive line, show off his speed down the sideline there. As this one up and through, Asher Sigmund again. The PAT good, 63-21 lead now for the Benedictine Cadets over New Hampstead. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket, established in Savannah in 1964. Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they built a brand new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today. Get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face each time you stop. PJ Zuko here with you. Memorial Stadium, ESPN's high school game day game of the week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Benedictine Cadets looking to go 2-0 in region play. Big matchup with Islands next week to finish out the regular season for the Cadets and finish out region play as well. That one, with the way this one's going, will be for the region championship. And this kick out of bounds for Benedictine. So that the first kind of blip in the kicking game this evening for the Cadets. Special teams has been a huge factor here on the evening. Some big kickoffs, interesting moments, and certainly the big fumble recovery, kickoff recovery by this Benedictine special teams play to get things going, as that came right after the first score of the ball game for the Cadets and was just a huge momentum shift as the Cadets was able to take the ball at the 24-yard line, turn around, put it in the end zone in a couple plays, and go up 14-0 with about 4 minutes into the game. But now Truel back in the ball game. The freshman for New Hampstead at quarterback takes a snap, looks over to his right, complete out to Ellis. Ellis takes the completion and is still going, tracking 2-3 tacklers.
To number 13.
Down to the 38-yard line, 37-yard line, excuse me.
Scarborough on the stop for Benedictine, and that is a first down.
Of Benedictine, Zion Griffin with the reception there. And Truel stays in the game here in the pistol. Truel takes a snap, rolls out to his right, looking over the middle of the field. This is Sonoban and caught down to the 16-yard line now as this New Hampstead offense. 2 big pass plays, 2 big completions. And in the red zone is the Phoenix. 5:39 left to go here in the ball game. Again, this Phoenix offense trying to build some momentum here for their final game of the season as they'll take on Jenkins next week. And Truel looks to his left. This one complete. In the slot, that's Taranio Bias. Good job in the open field by that Benedictine secondary. They're able to take him down at the 11-yard line. Bias always difficult to stop there when he gets the ball in his hands. But 2nd and 4 now for New Hampstead here from the 11. Handoff to Jamel Coast, still on the ball game as he runs it down, puts his shoulder down, gets about to the 7-yard line. Not going to be enough for a first. For New Hampstead, going to be 1st and goal from the 7 for the Phoenix. After that, run by Coast. 4:20 to go here and rolling in the 4th quarter for New Hampstead.
First and goal from the 8-yard line.
Truel from the 7 takes a snap out of the pistol, throws a slant over the middle, and that one a touchdown to Ivory Nelson. Into the end zone, 7-yard touchdown pass from Rashawn Truel to Ivory Nelson. Over the middle, 27 now for New Hampstead. As a backup quarterback leads them down the field. Solid pitching catch on 3 or 4 straight plays. Jamel Coast with some hard running on that drive as well. Now Terrell Hedman looks to cap it off with a PAT. As that his 4th one of the night, 100% on the evening for Terrell Hedman. So Score there by New Hampstead, still 63-28 lead for Benedictine here with 3:45 to go in the ball game. Cash and carry, pull your part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have large inventory of quality vehicles updated every week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy. They're Cash and carry, pull your part. Also want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. Schools, scrubs, safeties, restaurants, and catering, church ushers, to embroidery. Also available there at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. Or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there at the Uniform Source. PJ Zuko here with ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Benedictine with the 63-28 lead over New Hampstead here in the fourth. Benedictine going to start region play 2-0, getting set for their last region game, last regular season game of the year as well. Next week against Islands, New Hampstead will take on Jenkins as they fall to most likely 1-1 in region play here. And we'll be playing for a home playoff game there next week. And this one going to fall after tried to catch that one outside of the end zone, but it falls into the end zone for the touchback.
Cadets take over at the 20-yard line.
Going to try and get a score update for you here. And Jenkins and Islands as well doing battle tonight. On the other side of town, and obviously that one affects what's going on here in region play for next week. Handoff for Benedictine. 4 or 5 yard gain, 4 yard gain there on first down.
Rashawn Matthews on the carry.
And with 2:44 to go left in the fourth quarter,
Number 44,
Islands trailing Jenkins right now 19-18. So a close one there between the Sharks and Jenkins. In the other game here in this region, McCroman Hawk pitches it out. And a big run here by number 36 for Benedictine. That's Thomas Blackshear finding his way into the end zone. That's right, another Blackshear has found his way into the end zone for Benedictine. Thomas Blackshear with the huge touchdown run, got the pitch off the right side, shook off a tackler, got to the sideline and second level, used his speed to outrun absolutely everybody. No one touched him from that point on. And Blackshear puts another rushing touchdown on the board. For Benedictine, trying to make this one an even 70. And they do. 70 on the board for Benedictine tonight. That was number 22, Connor Graham, with his first PAT of the evening. And that's up to 9. 9 rushing touchdowns on the night for Benedictine. As this run game has just been on fire all night. 1:56 left to go in the ball game. A 70-28 lead for Benedictine over New Hampstead. I'll thank Ranger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. Also want to thank Cash and Carry, pull your part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy. They're at Cash and Carry, pull your part. PJ Zuko here with ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Memorial Stadium here, Benedictine with a 70-28 lead over New Hampstead. And the Cadets kick this one off, falls down there at the 15-yard line, picked up at the 12. and ran back to about the 28 for New Hampstead. That's where the Phoenix will take over here. 1:40 to go. Clock ticking, though, with the running clock here in the fourth quarter.
About the 27-yard line. Correction, 28-yard line.
And the offense comes back out again here for New Hampstead. Rashawn Truhl finishing out the game here at quarterback. The freshman, certainly bright future ahead of him. He's thrown some solid passes this evening. Pauly Seeley made some good connections as well. Just had those wild passes there early. Some great plays by Benedictine as well. Some circus catches to come away with 3 straight interceptions and really kind of turn this game on its head early.
Delay of game, offense.
And that can be a delay of game on New Hampstead. Didn't get the offense out in time, as you kind of get some secondary players in the ball game there, get things rotated around and whatnot, trying to communicate it to everybody, have a lineman shifting in and out. 1st and 15 now for Rashawn Truhl and the Phoenix. 30 seconds to go and clicking here in the fourth quarter. It's a handoff there to the right side, taken down in the backfield. And clock ticking here down to 10 seconds. That's going to be it for this one. Benedictine comes out fast and with fury to the tune of 9 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown on the night for Benedictine. And the Cadets win it 70-28. Put a punctuation mark on this one for the Cadets. Defensively playing well also. 3 straight interceptions to start off the night. Some huge special teams plays as really the momentum swung on its head for Benedictine early in this one. They go out, come away with an interception on the first drive of the ball game, turn that into points with a rushing touchdown by Justin Thomas. Following that, the kickoff bounces in between the up back and the return man for New Hampstead. No one jumped on it. A Benedictine cadet did. The Cadets come back with a 24-yard rushing touchdown that time by Zaquan Bryan. And from there on, the route was on. 14-0 there with about 4 minutes into the ball game. 13 seconds later, it was an interception and a touchdown run again for the Cadets to make it 21-0. And from there on out, you had 1 passing touchdown from Holden Garner to Luke Cromenheck. Everything else on the ground for Benedictine tonight. You had Justin Thomas with 3 rushing touchdowns. Zaquan Bryant was able to get in the end zone as well. Lamont Mitchell, Rashawn Matthews got their own touchdowns. Luke Cromenhawk with a QB sneak. And finally, Thomas Blackshear with a rushing touchdown tonight as well. For New Hampstead, able to gain some momentum there in the second half and score 21 there in the last third and fourth quarter. Obviously, try and gain some momentum into their last game of the season here. They fall to 1-1 in region play. Benedictine going to move to 2-0 in region play this evening as you look around as well and trying to track down. Warriors go 4 and out. Islands takes over on the 40-yard line after a blocked punt. And Trey Brown with an interception, but a flag there late. So you have Jenkins now with a 1-point lead late against Islands, and that would put Jenkins at 1-1 in region play. Islands at 0-2. Obviously, moving forward, you have Benedictine with a game against Islands next week. New Hampstead with a game against Jenkins. So if the Jenkins Warriors are able to get that victory, the game with New Hampstead would be for home field advantage in the playoffs and the second place. And of course, if Benedictine was able to beat Islands next week, that would be for the region championship and a 3-0 record overall and an 8-0 end to the season after starting the season 0-2 for the Cadets with 2 straight losses there against really, really good football teams in the beginning of the season. But Benedictine has been an absolute buzzsaw ever since, rattling off now 7 straight wins and moving to 7-2 overall on the year with a 70-28 victory over New Hampstead tonight. Just trying to keep an eye on this Jenkins Warriors score for you and stay on as long as possible. And that's it. We have ball game there. Jenkins defeats Islands tonight 19-18. So if you're in this 4A region, 4A classification and region here and wanting to keep track of that, Benedictine now 2-0 in region play. Jenkins at 1-1 with a loss to Benedictine and a win over Islands. New Hampstead 1-1. They will play Jenkins next week as they have lost to Benedictine as well. And Islands now sits at 0-2. So New Hampstead, Jenkins next week for most likely home field advantage there in the playoffs and the 2 and 3 seed. Benedictine obviously going to be favored in that Islands game after they rattle off 2 straight wins here in region play and play the 0-2 team there next week in the Island Sharks. So that'll be for the region championship for Benedictine and New Hampstead with a battle on their hands with Jenkins for possible home field advantage in the playoffs there. But for tonight is Benedictine 72-28 over New Hampstead on ESPN's High School Game Day. Game of the week fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers here from Memorial Stadium. Keep track all throughout the week as we'll announce our game of the week for next week about midweek on our social media pages, so be sure to keep track of that. But for PJ Zuko, for Tay Smith, running the camera, I am PJ Zuko, hoping you have a fantastic rest of your night. Stay safe wherever you go. Have a great weekend, and God bless.